And welcome to RetireSafe's conversation on power of attorney. We are sure you've heard things about establishing power of attorney, or POA, in the past, but maybe you're unsure as to exactly what it entails, and are worried that you might be negatively impacted by establishing a power of attorney too early. Due to the health risk COVID-19 poses, we at RetireSafe want to encourage our members to establish a power of attorney as early as possible to avoid having to make a fast decision in a worst case scenario. We hope that after you watch the video, you have a better understanding as to what a power of attorney is, why it is important to have one, the types of POA, and how to go about establishing one.
What is power of attorney? A power of attorney is a legal document that allows one person called the agent, or in some states, the attorney in fact, the power to act on behalf of another person, the principal. The principal bestows the authority to make decisions regarding their property, finances, or medical care to their agent. A power of attorney is not a will and is ended if the principal passes away. So why should you establish a power of attorney? In the event of an illness or state of unconsciousness, an established and trusted agent can make decisions on behalf of the incapacitated. These decisions can be regarding the principal's finances or can be about their medical care. Additionally, a power of attorney can allow agents to sign legal documents for financial transactions on behalf of an absent principal. This is important if you are unable to physically represent yourself for the signing of a document. An agent can also help with regular financial tasks like bill payment and tax filing. By establishing power of attorney early, you prevent issues of not having someone trustworthy to best advocate for your financial or medical well-being. Power of attorney can be revoked by the principal at any time. This can be addressed if there is any sort of regret from the decision-making process. This action can be taken if there is any sort of regret from the decision-making process.
You might be thinking, what can a power of attorney do on my behalf? A power of attorney can be given the authority to minor things such as handling bank accounts, signing checks, and filing taxes, and major things like managing and selling property and assets. A medical power of attorney can make medical decisions for the principal. A power of attorney cannot make, amend, or revoke a will, contract a marriage in most states, or vote on behalf of the principal, although they can request a ballot on their behalf. Next, we're going to break down the different types of power of attorney. First, we're going to talk about general versus limited. A general power of attorney acts on behalf of the principal in any and all matters, as allowed by the state. This is good to give to someone you have complete trust with to make any type of decision for you, as they have a large amount of authority to make your financial and medical decisions. A limited power of attorney acts on behalf of the principal for a limited and specifically defined purpose. For instance, you can limit the agent to only be allowed to pay bills and file taxes, but not sell property. This is ideal to protect yourself and your assets and still retain the benefits of having an agent. A power of attorney can also be limited by time and can be established for a determined period and then be automatically revoked. This is ideal when you need someone else to sign for you or handle your finances for only a short period of time.
Another type of power of attorney is durable versus springing. A durable power of attorney, or DPOA, remains in effect after the principal is incapacitated. This is useful to ensure someone who is a trusted agent remains an agent in the event of incapacity, and that the responsibilities you entrusted beforehand are unaffected by your current state. A springing power of attorney, or SPOA, does not become effective until after incapacitation. This can be used to make sure that an agent only has the authority to make decisions on your behalf in the event of incapacity. If the principal makes a recovery and regains the ability to make decisions for themselves, power of attorney may then be revoked from the agent. If you want to keep this agent as a POA, however, you may do so by amending the old document or creating a new one. So long as the principal is conscious and capable, the springing agent cannot act for the principal. The last major type of power of attorney is a financial or a medical power of attorney. A financial power of attorney allows agents to manage business and financial affairs. As previously mentioned, this kind of power of attorney is doing anything from paying bills to managing properties, depending on how limited or general their authority is. A healthcare power of attorney, HPOA, is usually referred as a health proxy, and it allows the agent to make healthcare decisions on behalf of the principal. A healthcare power of attorney is not a living will. A living will lists medical treatments you would or wouldn't want to receive in the event of terminal illness or incapacity, while a health proxy allows another person to make medical decisions on your behalf. Some states do not recognize living wills, so it is important to discuss with your health proxy the types of decisions you would like them to make for you in the event of incapacity. When establishing both financial and medical power of attorney, it is recommended you separate the documents. This prevents personal and sensitive information regarding the principal's financial or medical background from reaching inappropriate parties.
Drafting a power of attorney that works for you. There are many types of power of attorney, but you want to make sure that you establish one that makes sense for you. Here are some good questions to use when deciding how much authority to give to an agent. Do I need an agent to make decisions on my behalf? If I become incapacitated, do I know who will represent me and my interests? How much authority am I comfortable with giving to my agent? Do I need an agent now or only if I become incapacitated? Is there someone I trust with the responsibility to make these decisions? It is important to understand that you can create a custom document that works best for you. For instance, maybe a limited, durable financial power of attorney given to your child makes sense to give them the ability to pay your taxes and handle your bills. However, you also establish a general springing health proxy with that same child to allow them to make your medical decisions only if you were to become incapacitated. These distinctions can help customize your power of attorney to work best for your specific needs. So how do I establish a power of attorney? It is best to establish a power of attorney early and before the event of incapacitation. Without one, a judge will have to step in to establish powers without your presence. Written power of attorney is always stronger than a verbal agreement. State laws vary, and there is no standard for a power of attorney document that all 50 states share. The best thing to do is to see your lawyer or see someone with a family law practice to help create, sign, and notarize your power of attorney.
So, to summarize, a power of attorney makes financial or medical decisions on your behalf, can be general with broad authority or limited with specified authority, can be durable, always effective, or springing, effective only if incapacitated, and is best to establish with a trusted individual as early as possible.
If you have any questions or comments about this video and power of attorney, please feel free to contact us at the email address contact@retiresafe.org.
And if you would like to stay up to date on the latest news and issues relevant to you, as well as updates on what we at Retire Safe are doing for our members, please consider liking us on Facebook and following us on Twitter. Thank you very much for listening, and we here at Retire Safe hope you have a safe and pleasant day.